What's up, y'all? Oh gosh, this mosquito. Dig it, right? It's your girl Jetty, Empress Jetty, the rabble rouser. Yo, I think I got him, right? Or her. But this little teeny mosquito just bit me like 4 or 5 times. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. 4 times on one arm and one time. And it's just like having snacks. I kept like trying to get it and not getting it. So it would just move, bite me, move, bite me. Caught me like all in like a 10-second time period. It was really terrible. So now I'm itching my way through the 6th take of this video. But you know what? It's worth it because you guys are worth it. I'm worth it. We're all worth it. Y'all is worth it. So let's do this. All right. We'll do housekeeping after, okay? Because I'm trying to perfect the under 5-minute video. So let's do this quickly. If you just focus on being a good person, you will not have to stress yourself out over whether you are a good man or a good woman, okay? If you're a good person and you're a man, you will be a good man. If you're a good person and you're a woman, you will be a good woman. And so instead of you being a good person, going through all kinds of changes, trying to line yourself up with what you think you should be because you are a man or a woman and you don't seem to fit these things that people say good men or women are supposed to do or be, know that as a good person, being a man or a woman, you are actually the standard. And so it is not you that is deviant from the standard, but it is they who is deviant from the standard. Because a good man or a good woman would never deviate from a standard of being a good person. You could not be a bad person and a good woman. And that is the problem. Now, we told our people, the last generation, that a good man was one that either had a good title or community name or a good earning power, or he came home every night, right? And so like women were told, like, don't you leave that man, he's a good man, when they were saying things like, but he's embezzling all this cash, or I think he murdered somebody, or he keeps touching my little son, or whatever, right? He's mean to my granny. Don't you leave that man, he's a good man, because we associated good manhoodness with, all the wrong stuff. Things that had nothing to do with being a good person, right? And I know that that's an easy one to see, but see, you sisters, now you're the ones really, really caught up in it now, because you think that just because you're in positions, and we do know the math is there. We know how it happened. We know the man had his hand in it. But the fact is, sisters are bossing up right now, right? There's karma, there's balance, so we have to come into more power because it's been so much male power that, has taken us down the path we've gone down. But I'm going to tell you something. Okay, you ladies that are all dressed up and polished up, and you think that you're a catch because you're a homeowner and you're a business owner and you got, you always look so nice, and your kitchen's always clean, and your freaking linens are always pressed, and your kids, walking a straight file, but you're a gossip. And you go from church function to community function, and you're just a gossip. All you do is spread people's business, and you think that you're such a good woman because you put, your son gets a hot, your husband gets a hot meal every night, right? And like your kids don't want for nothing, right? Your kids got good grades and this and that, and you're like being paraded around as some good woman, but you're freaking gossip or you're a liar. And in case anybody thinks that I'm saying that you could be a good person, in case anybody thinks that I'm trying to do away with the gender balance and dynamic and specificity of the beauty of the dynamism between the two gender energies, I'm not. But y'all not ready for that talk, so let's just do one thing first, okay? If you be a good person, you can figure out what kind of a representation of womanhood or manhood that you want to be coming out of the strength of being a good person. But if you try to become a man or a woman outside of an understanding of a good person, then you're going to go astray, like we are all astray now. And nobody's going to like me for this, but I have to say it in this next couple seconds. I do not believe that you can essentially be a good person in a homosexual lifestyle, because the first key to being a good person is authenticity, which means self-acceptance, which means looking at who and what you are created and being the best version of it that is physically, spiritually, and emotionally possible. And so that will cause, when you are a good person, it causes you to make decisions that sometimes feel uncomfortable or a lot of things, but because you're a good person, you always make the decision that lines up with authenticity, justice, truth, balance, love, and wisdom. So just be good people, and we'll talk later about gender balance and dynamics. Peace.